दे दो ना उनको पहनना है
Where you sit wherever you want. Why?
I like this.
No, you sit here.
इधर बैठ
Yeah, sit here in front of me.
चावल सर्दी की लगी थी सब बंद
ये हम मंदिर गए क्या?
The beggar. Let's see.
Yeah.
So there are these character not called Lushkov. Okay, this is a Russian story. So his name is What induced the beggar Lushkov to change his ways? Let's see. Kind sir, have pity. Turn your attention to a poor, hungry man. For 3 days I've had nothing to eat. I haven't 5 kopecks for a lodging. I swear it before God. For 8 years, I was a village school teacher. And then I lost my place through intrigues. I felt a victim to calumny. It is a year now since I have had anything to do. So it tells him, please give me some money. The advocate Sergey looked at the ragged, fawn-colored overcoat of the suppliant and at his dull, drunken eyes, at the red spot on either cheek. And it seemed to him as if he had seen this man somewhere before. I have now had an offer of a position in the province of Kaluga, the mendicant went on. But I haven't the money to get there. Help me kindly. I'm ashamed to ask, but I'm obliged to by circumstances. Sergei's eyes fell on the man's overshoes, one of which was high and the other was low. And he suddenly remembered something. Look here, it seems to me I met you the day before yesterday in Sadovia Street, he said. But you told me then that you were a student who had been expelled and not a village school teacher. Do you remember? Now, no, that can't be so, mumbled the beggar, taken aback. I'm a village school teacher, and if you like, I can show you my papers. Have done, have done with lying. You called yourself a student and even told me that you had been expelled for. Don't you remember? What you had been expelled for? Don't you remember? Sergei flushed and turned from the ragged creature with an expression of disgust. Read.
This is dishonesty, my dear sir, he cried angrily. This is swindling. I shall send the police for you, damn you. Sir, he said, laying his hand on his heart, the fact is, I was lying. I am neither a student nor a school teacher. All that was fiction. Formerly, I sang in the Russian choir and was sent away for drunkenness. But what else can I do? I can't get along without lying. No one will give me anything when I tell the truth. What can I do? What can you do? You ask what you can do, cried Sergey, coming close to him. Work, that's what you can do. You must work. Work, yes. I know that myself, but where can I find work? How would you like to chop wood for me? I wouldn't refuse to that, but in these days, even skilled cutters find themselves sitting without bread. Will you come and chop wood for me? Yes, sir, I will. Very well. We'll soon find out. Sergey hastened along,
Hasten means walk fast.
rubbing his hands. He called his cook out of the kitchen. Here, Olga, he said, take this gentleman into the wood shed and let him chop wood. The scarecrow of a beggar shrugged his shoulders as if in perplexity and went irresolutely after the cook. It was obvious from his gait that he had not consented to go and chop wood because he was hungry and wanted work, but simply from pride and shame and because he had been trapped by his own words. It was obvious too that his strength had not been undermined by vodka, and that he was unhealthy and did not feel the slightest inclination for toil. Sergey hurried into the dining
Inclination for toil. Toil means to work hard. Cutting the chopping the wood. It's a hard work, right?
From its windows, one could see the woodshed and everything that went on in the yard. Standing at the window, Sergey saw the cook and the beggar come out into the yard by the back door and made their way across the dirty snow of the shed. Olga glared wrathfully at her companion, shoved him aside with her elbow, unlocked the shed, and angrily banged the door.
So he could see that she shoved him aside with her elbow, unlocked the shed, and angrily banged the door. Like, what, this man who looks drunken, he was so thin, and he's come here to cut the wood. It's like this man gets home anybody and ask me to give him work. She looks really upset. Read.
Next, we saw. Next, we saw the pseudo teacher seat himself on a log and become lost in thought with his red cheeks resting on his fists. The woman flung down an axe at his feet, spat angrily, and judging from the expression of her lips, began to scold him. The beggar
Resolutely.
irresolutely pulled a billet of wood towards him, set it up between his feet, and tapped it feebly with the axe. The billet wavered and fell down. The
Wavered and fell. So he tried to hold a big piece of wood and tried to hit it with the axe. It was a very not a strong. To cut wood, you need to hit it strongly, right? Hard, feebly. It just shook and just fell. Nothing happened.
The beggar again pulled it to him, blew on his freezing hands, and tapped it with his axe cautiously, as if afraid of hitting his overshoe or of cutting off his finger. The stick of wood again fell to the ground. Sergei's anger had vanished, and he now began to feel a little sorry and ashamed of himself for having set a spoiled, drunken, perhaps sick man to work at menial labor in the wood. An hour later, Olga came in and announced that the wood had all been chopped. Good, give him half a ruble, said Ruble, said Sergei.
Ruble is a currency in Russian. Russian currency is ruble.
1 ruble equals to how much rupees?
Huh?
1 ruble is how much rupees?
Today? I don't know.
That time.
I don't know.
If he wants to come,
Okay, 1 minute. Let me find. One Russian ruble is equal to 1.10 Indian rupee.
उस टाइम पे होता होगा
अरे आज के टाइम पे बोल दिया
उस टाइम पे ज्यादा होता होगा जब ये स्टोरी लिखी गई
What?
उस टाइम पे कम होगा ऐसे
Okay.
If he wants to, he can come back and cut wood on the first day of each month. He can
Yeah, the
also-
value must be more. That's what you're saying. We don't have to convert everything to Indian rupees. In their country, the value must be decent. Like अपने यहाँ पे 1 रुपए को कुछ मिलता नहीं है. But doesn't mean वहाँ पे chocolate. Which chocolate do you get for 1 rupee?
my happy land.
Okay.
Chewing-gum.
Uh, on the first of the month, the waif made his appearance and again earned half a ruble, right?
Appearance and earned half a ruble.
Ruble. Although he could barely stand on his legs, from that day on he often appeared in the yard and every time work was found for him. Now he would shovel snow, now put the woodshed in order, now beat the dust out of rugs and mattresses. Every time he received from 20 to 40 kopecks, and once every even a pair of old trousers was sent out to him. When Sergei moved into another house, he hired him to help in the packing and hauling of the furniture. This time the way was sober, gloomy, and silent.
Sober. Sober, he was not drunk. Okay. Otherwise, he used to be half drunk.
Sober,
Always.
gloomy, and silent.
Yeah. Now he was sober.
He hardly touched the furniture and walked behind the wagons, hanging his head, not even making a pretense of appearing busy. He only shivered in the cold and became embarrassed when the carters jeered at him for his idleness, his feebleness, and his tattered fancy overcoat. After the moving was over, Sergei sent for him. Well, I am happy that my words have taken effect, he said, handing him a ruble. Here's for your pains. I see you are sober and have no objection to work. What is your name? Lushkov.
Lushkov.
Lushkov. Well, Lushkov, I can now offer you some other cleaner employment. Can you write? I can. Then take this letter to a friend of mine tomorrow, and you will be given some copying to do. Work hard, don't drink, and remember what I've said to you. Goodbye.
Okay, read. Got it? So now he felt bad that this was a man who is sober now. So once he came, he looked sober. And the other people who were carrying the luggage and packing the stuff, they were jeering. Jeering means teasing him because he was too thin to carry all this heavy stuff. So he paid, he still, the Sergey still paid him and he said, you know what, I'll give you some cleaner work. Do you know how to write? So he says, yes. Okay, then go. I'll give you a letter. Go to my friend. He'll give you some copying work. Work hard, and you'll do better. Yes, read.
He lifted having put a man on the right path. So he tapped Lushkov kindly on the shoulder and even gave him his hand at parting. Lushkov took the letter, and from that day, Court came no more to the yard for work. 2 years went by. Then one evening, after he was standing at the ticket window of the theatre, paying for his seat, he noticed a little man beside him with a coat collar of curly fur and worn skin cap. This little individual
Timidly.
asked the ticket seller for a seat in the gallery and paid for it in copper coins. Scott, is that you? Cried Sophie, recognizing in the little man his former woodchopper. How are you? What are you doing? How is everything with you? All right, I am notary.
I'm a notary now.
Notary now, and I'm paid 35 rubles a month. Thanks, Helen.
Thank heaven.
Thank heaven. That's fine. I'm delighted for your sake. I'm very, very glad to stop. You see, you are my godson and a friend. I gave you a push along the right path. You know. Do you remember what a roasting I gave you? I nearly had you sinking into the ground at my feet that day. Thank you, good man, for not forgetting my words. Thank you, too, said Gustav. If I hadn't come to you, then I might still have been calling myself a teacher or a student to this day. Yes, by flying to your protection, I dragged myself out of the pit. I'm very glad indeed.
Okay, read.
Thank you.
I'm very glad. Thank you for your kind words and deeds. I'm very grateful to you and to your cook. God bless that good and noble woman. You spoke finely then, and I shall be indebted to you to my dying day.
Indebted. And I shall be indebted. Indebted means I owe you.
I'm indebted.
Indebted. B is silent. Debt. You know what a debt is? Debt is, no? Loan. I'm indebted to you to my dying day.
But strictly speaking, it was your cook, Olga, who saved me. How is that? When I used to come to your house to chop wood, she used to begin, "Oh, you thought you miserable creature, there's nothing for you but pruning." And then she would sit down opposite me and grow sad, look into my face and weep, "Oh, you unlucky man, there is no pleasure for you in this world, and there will be none in the world to come. World to come. You drunkard, you will burn in hell,
Oh, you unhappy
you
man.
unhappy one." And so she would carry on. In the stair,
In that string.
in that state, I can't tell you how much misery she suffered, how many tears she shed for my sake. But the thing was,
But the chief thing was,
she used to chop the wood for me. Do you know, sir, that I did not chop one single stick of wood for you? She did it all. Why this saved me? Why I changed? Why I stopped drinking at the sight of her? I cannot explain. I only know that owing to her words and noble deeds, a change took place in my heart. She set me right, and I shall never forget it. However, it is time to go now. There goes the bell. Lushkov bowed and
Bowed.
departed to the gallery.
and Mr. So who saved him?
Olga.
She would scold him, you unhappy man, you drunkard, you have no life, there is only misery in your life. But at the same time, she saw that this man cannot break wood, cannot cut wood. And therefore, and if he doesn't cut wood, that means he will not get money, even that half a ruble also. And therefore, she would cut the wood. In all these years, he came. The work was done by Olga, and she would not do the work silently. She would say all sorts of things to him. That you unhappy man, you're good for nothing, you're going to burn in hell. See, you're a drunkard. She would call him names, but she would do his work, and he would get the money, and he would go back home. And later on, he started feeling ashamed of his own behavior. That he cannot even cut wood. Somebody else is cutting wood, and he's taking the money. That made him stop drinking. That shameful, So see, it was easy for her to tell that this man is good for nothing. He cannot cut the wood. Send him back. She didn't do that. She knew he needed money, and that changed him. Her kindness changed him. Now, kindness does not always mean to talk sweetly. Some people don't talk sweetly, but they go out of their way to help you. So that was Olga. She did not talk. She did not give sweet talks, but she went out of her way to help this man. That changed his destiny. That changed this man. That is the story of Beck. Do you like it? कुछ समझा?
No.
Has Lushkov become a beggar by circumstances or by chance? By choice. Lushkov became a beggar by circumstances or by choice?
Circumstances.
Choice.
By circumstances.
I don't
By choice.
Choice because he wanted to earn money by lying to everyone because he thought it was an easier way.
Easy way to earn. Okay.
know. Circumstances.
Huh?
क्या circumstances?
Huh?
Different circumstances.
How circumstances? Tell me. You explain.
क्या हो रहा है आज तक थर्टी फर्स्ट अभी चालू होगी
Huh?
March 31st.
October comes to an end.
And in 2 months, exactly 2 months, the year comes to an end.
And tomorrow is Australia.
Huh?
Tomorrow is someone's celebrity's birthday.
There are many
or
celebrities'
Shahrukh
birthday in November.
November.
Two. Australia or Shahrukh.
Tomorrow is not two. 1st November है कल.
First को Shahrukh Khan को.
22 को Priya Chandra.
Celebrity.
Okay, I'll ask. What is the name of the beggar?
Lushkov.
Who did Lushkov beg from?
The Sergey.
Sergey.
Sorry.
What was Sergey's profession?
Sergey's advocate.
He was an advocate. Right, he was an advocate.
Yes, advocate.
What is an advocate?
Lawyer.
What did Sergey remind about? What did Sergey remember about the beggar on seeing him?
He has
seen him before as a art student who had been expelled.
Yes,
From there.
from the school.
What?
What work did Sergey offer the beggar?
To cut chop wood.
Chop food. Chop.
Who was Olga?
the cook. The cook. Sergey's cook.
What did Sergey give Lushkov after chopping the wood?
Half a ruble.
Half a ruble.
Ruble.
What is the spelling of a ruble?
ROUBLE.
Where did Lushkov use to visit Sergey's home?
At night. मतलब होता है ना नाइट पे जाता होगा.
कुछ भी.
When would he visit?
In the morning.
Morning. Morning he used to drink.
अरे afternoon.
Are what morning, afternoon? See no? It's given.
What?
मैं
Can't say.
तू नहीं पढ़ा था.
64. Page 64. Page 64.
54.
Ma'am, there are 62 pages in the book.
Oh, you don't have. Mine is an old book.
64
No?
है.
You're on the same page. You're on the same page. The page that you are on. Yeah, that's the page.
58.
58.
Mine is 64.
Yeah, must be old book.
Mine is old. Oh, it's correct. वही तो पुरानी book है.
अरे आंसर क्या हुआ उसको?
Same page 58. जहाँ पे picture है वहीं पे answer है.
पढ़ना पड़ेगा.
Every time work was found for him. अरे हाँ.
When did he come? When would he visit?
अरे wait. अरे first of the month.
Yes,
First day of the
on the
month.
first
First day
of
of
the-
the बोला.
On the first of every month.
And for one day shopping good, he get half rupee.
Ruben.
And then what did you do the whole month?
Drinking.
He must have worked somewhere else.
No. Then why will he be beggar? He was not working. He was just sleeping
तूने story लिखी है क्या?
and see. He is sorry ना पता है.
तेरी story.
तेरी.
तेरा ही नाम लिखा है.
क्या बिया निकल रहा है.
तेरा नाम लिखा है.
Where did Sergey meet Lushkov after an interval of 2 years?
At the theater.
At the ticket window of a theatre. At the ticket window of a theatre.
theater हुआ.
It's 5 rupees.
What did Lushkov tell Sergey about his profession?
He
lied to everyone.
I am an
No,
advocate.
when he
अच्छा वो.
what did Lushkov tell Sergey about his profession when he met him after 2 years? Where did he work? What did he work as?
I was not.
Notary.
Yeah, he worked.
He worked as a notary and he was
What is a notary?
a month.
Yes, he worked as a notary and earned 35 rubles
What
per
is
month.
Money.
Notary is they make those write those legal papers,
So he
put a
still
stamp.
works
No,
for his.
fake बोल रहा था.
So he works for some notary is those who.
But he was telling lie now.
No, he did work as a notary.
From starting.
No, not from starting. See, he was
In
given.
ending.
Uh,
I don't know.
who would chop wood for Lushkov?
Olivia.
Olga.
Olivia.
What changed Lushkov's life?
Olivia.
Olga.
What? Not who. What changed?
When Olga used to curse
His interaction, his first interaction with Sergey.
him.
His
Ma'am, when
first interaction.
Olga used to curse him.
Cursing of Olga.
हाँ देखा curse ही बोलना था. Ma'am,
Olga's kindness
is good word,
towards Olga's kindness towards Lushkov changed his life. What is? Olga's kindness towards Lushkov changed his life.
Let me see. Now 20, 30 minutes. We will sleep it.
The beggar was a liar. What two lies did he tell?
That he was a school teacher and he was expert.
He was a school teacher.
He was an artist.
Ma'am, but he was expelled na from school.
He was not a school teacher.
He was student.
A student
He
who
was
had
not
he
even a
was
student. He was sing in a
Choir.
Choir.
and then he was asked to go because he started drinking a lot. Okay, so tell me what two lies did he tell?
That he was
Student.
a student, an artist student who was expelled, and
Yes, Fred
village
Venita
school
Kani.
and a village school
Yes,
teacher.
very much. No.
Yeah.
And now मुझे काजल स्प्रेड हुआ था.
हाँ.
Yes.
Okay, क्या कर सकते हैं? छोड़ो.
क्या पता.
Move this. Wash your face.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now,
What were the two lies?
He was a village school teacher.
He was a village school teacher.
Which he told was that
He was expelled from
Are
school.
one person at a time. And he was a school teacher.
That he was a school teacher who had been forced to remove from work
Because of internal politics
because of
Okay.
internal politics
or internal troubles. Yeah.
and second that he was a student who had been expelled from
For some
school.
reason. Yeah.
Olivia.
What kind of work was given to Lushkov initially? Why did he agree to do it?
The chocolate. The
Hello. What kind of work was given to him?
chocolate.
Work of chopping wood.
And
Why did he agree to do it?
so he did not like yeah.
Only agreed now.
What?
But why did he?
Why did he agree?
Because he want money and he did not want to beg. ऐसे बाद में काम किया ना वो चॉकफुट वो किया नहीं उसने पर बोला कि
See, he wanted.
ऑलरेडी दिया नहीं किया.
See, not that he wanted money, he was decided to do the work, agreed to do the work because of the pride and shame, as he was caught on his words by Sergey. Sergey said, "Go work, no." He said, "Who will give me work?" He said, "Come, I'll give you work." So then he couldn't say no. So because of his pride,
You don't want to work.
Huh?
You don't want.
He did not want to work. Probably therefore he was begging. Begging is easy, no?
No.
I don't know. Begging
As
is
you
so.
can see,
I don't know. I feel this is the most
unhygienic.
humiliating thing, no? To beg in front of someone. What?
Not nothing. always.
Yeah.
He's mentally.
Yes. That's why it's going to hospital.
मुझे एक क्वेश्चन भूल गए कौन नंटेगी ले ऐसे में नाजी क्यों नहीं है इसी का तुरंत है
Why Nazis are
हाँ
याद रह रही हो
हाँ यार अच्छा अभी
पढ़ाई नहीं आ रही है
पढ़ा लिया
बाकी सब कुछ याद नहीं है कुछ याद है
you should ask the history teacher.
one time
What did she say?
ना
I thought Nazis were related to Russia or something, USSR and that. That's
No, Nazis couldn't capture USSR. USSR caused their doom.
Osama bin Laden very good person you like
Of course.
you like Hitler
No. Why? Why? Please give me one reason why.
idol.
Why?
Probably because she bullied that sports person. What's his name? Jesse Owens.
Jesse
Jesse.
Yeah, tell me why.
Last year we
I don't know but I like him
Why?
I like his personality
Personality. He had a personality?
yes very good
What personality he had? He was thin, tall, short man with a beard mustache.
hey वैसे ही personality
Why would you like a cruel man like him?
Just
He was a psychopath.
not just probably because he's just as cruel as him.
अरे मेरे अच्छा बच्चा हो यार
अरे भाई
You are.
क्या बोला? His ideals are wrong.
no my adults are good
Hitler can't be anybody's idol.
I mean
And Osama bin Laden definitely not.
अरे Osama bin Laden कसा कसा पता नहीं है क्या बोला है क्योंकि बस ही है
This is stupid. Yes, you.
इतनी stupidity में आंसू
You don't know who Kasab is? No?
He's
अरे
some
26
Pakistani, I
11
think.
26/11 कसा
Yeah, that's I thought he was from Pakistan.
नाम से
No, Kasab. You don't know who's Kasab.
I'm all Gen Z
You
kids
don't want to know.
I'm all Gen Z kids now
I have seen enough documentaries on Z5 about 2611.
है ना Gen Z नहीं Gen Z
मैंने कुछ बोला
बोलते रहिए ना आप
इनको कुछ बोला
मुझसे बात कर
रही
Ma'am, let's
Why
just
Basu
not
reach out?
focus on it.
Yeah. Survey says, I'm happy that my words have taken effect. Why does he say so? Is he right in saying this? Sergey, when he sees this man in the theater, he is quite impressed. He says, I'm happy that my words have taken effect. Why does he say so?
He says so because now Lushkov is earning good money and has a good job, and earlier the work he was doing was not suitable for him, so he couldn't earn enough money. So he says that
No, earlier he was a beggar.
beggar.
Who was, can I switch out?
Yes. And
Straight on
now
money.
he had a good job and he was earning good money, so he said that his words had an effect that he should do some work instead of begging.
He was proud of Lushkov.
And he was right in saying that because this led to him having a good life.
yes nice
And a good job and good money.
Also,
first
What did you say? Foxo?
it is written here.
We just got it some. We were explaining this like last week.
This lesson?
No.
Foxo?
क्या है box
Huh?
Protection of children against
Sexual harassment.
Offense.
It says press button.
Foxo.
Foxco
Also.
You don't have a box, Foxo box
No.
in your school?
No.
It's compulsory.
No.
Every school
I'm
must
trying.
have a Foxo box
And
that
what
you
is that?
can put anonymous. You can go and put a complaint.
We have this.
Ma'am, it might have.
I'm one complaint you will.
We have the
Sorry,
counselor.
Sorry,
The counselor is to tell you that we don't have.
And we have disciplinary.
It's a government. It's
But we have
compulsory by the
anti-bullying
government, education department and government that every school must have a Foxo
मैम
box.
अगर होगा भी तो छुपा हुआ होगा कि आज से देखा नहीं है.
Counselor, we have counselors.
छुपा हुआ रख के क्या करेंगे?
Counselors
It should be accessible to children.
Yes, ma'am. It should be accessible.
There
Ma'am,
is
we
an
have
idea
idea
box in our school for some reason.
Idea box?
Yes, kind of idea box.
जो कभी काम नहीं करेगा.
We have a box
कुछ की box
where
है.
you can keep. I don't know.
We have no box. We have no box.
No box.
No box. We have no box. एक दो नाम से नोटिस बोर्ड है.
तुम लोग को स्कूल में नहीं कराते बॉक्स होगा?
नहीं.
नहीं?
मैं कंप्लेंट में स्टूडेंट अपना नाम नहीं लिख सकता ना पर
What?
जो कंप्लेंट डालते हैं बॉक्स में।
No, क्यों नहीं लिखेगा? Of course लिखेगा.
अरे लिखिएगा, क्यों लिखिएगा?
अगर नाम नहीं लिखा तो भी उसकी कंप्लेंट को जज करना चाहिए, लेकिन क्यों नहीं लिखेगा?
मैम अगर उसने नाम ही नहीं लिखा तो फिर पता ही कैसे चलेगा कि उसने उसके अच्छी हुआ है कोई इंसिडेंट।
और
ऐसे
अगर
तो
वो
कोई भी
झूठ
आपके नाम
बोल रहा
डाल
होगा
देगा।
तो वो पकड़ा जाएगा।
अरे लेकिन if you being sexually harassed, then you have to write. Sometimes schools try to hide things because they are worried about their
I'm like
reputation.
DPS. DPS is hiding so many things.
Secrets.
Very, very much.
Like what?
कुछ पता तो होता नहीं है।
ये पता है क्योंकि सुना है.
That make those tell.
ठीक है।
And they bully their kids.
उन लोगों को ज़्यादा पैसे हैं भाई।
They?
Ma'am,
I don't
schools
think
kids
they
bully their
kids.
kids.
The teachers.
No. The school one.
The teacher. Okay, there are a lot of bullying in school.
Yeah, in DPS.
In DPS.
And in our school also, God forbid if there was a murder in that school, there is a grave just behind. Yes,
But इतनी creepy stories क्यों कुछ भी बताओ.
अरे
और
ये
क्या
सब
बताता है
ये नहीं होता है यार। अगर ऐसे मर्डर होता तो स्कूल में पूरा
स्कूल बस
I
ऐसा
said
पूरा.
God forbid.
और मैम कुछ भी मतलब मैम सीक्रेट रख नहीं सकते स्कूल में। कुछ ना कुछ बाहर आ ही जाता है।
Of course.
बच्चे अपने पेरेंट्स को बोलते हैं, पेरेंट्स अपने फ्रेंड्स को बोलते हैं, फ्रेंड्स इधर उधर बोलते हैं।
Parents को बोलना ही चाहिए if there is something. Or you have to go and tell the teachers.
हमारे स्कूल में हुआ था वो।
DPS burdens their children a lot and
हाँ वो पढ़ाई के
for
वो
that. I hope that's
फादर एंगल बेस्ट।
And many of the students which were in our school have now gone to
हाँ
DPS.
जाना है मेरे को
also.
एडमिशन नहीं मिल रहा।
Many students.
हाँ,
DPS students which were in my school earlier, they moved to DPS in 8th.
बहुत सारे DPS से इधर आते हैं वो यार.
कौन है?
मेरे क्लास में का है.
क्लास टीचर का तो नाम नहीं है। क्लास टीचर अच्छी है। सपोर्ट करती है। सुनना। वेरी गुड ओके।
देखा है क्या?
सच्ची में सपोर्ट करती है
हाँ
भाई।
मैंने फोटो बोला ना देखा है मैंने। अच्छा बोल रहा हूँ।
कहते थे हम कुछ प्राइवेट ही है।
Lushkov is earning 35 rubles a month. How is he obliged to survey for this?
Obliged.
How does he
Now, what is
Because
this
Sergey
sideline?
gave him a job and recommended him to his friend for a notary job.
I'll dictate this answer. You are giving me one line answer. Okay. Question 5 from the lesson. Write the name of the lesson and
Now,
question
what
5.
is this child line? 1098.
There's a child line, no? So dial 1098 if there is any problem. If need any help.
We need help. If there is a
And this
sexual
cannot
offense.
be taken lightly. It's a sexual offense is not something to be made fun of because under POCSO, before investigation, you are arrested. So that therefore it's a very serious act.
They
Before
called us.
investigation, why?
They called us for this information.
That is because protection of children. Because of all the protection
Ma'am,
of
but
children.
what if children have given false complaint?
Yeah, then
Then it
there
is
is
a
a
sad
heavy
thing.
investigation.
Then it's a sad
They
thing.
told us that
investigation,
if there is some false complaint by the children, they will be the actions for it.
Yeah, they will face the action. But if you say you
But
give a
what-
complaint of POXO complaint against say one of your teachers, before investigation, he or she will be arrested, and the investigate. That's very dangerous.
And
Yes,
our teacher told us
but it is believed that children will not give a false complaint about sexual offense.
immature बच्चे होते बोला है मैं तो
But they told us that even if one child does any sexual abuse in another child, they can be put in a juvenile jail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'll dictate this answer. Question 5. Lushkov is earning 35 rubles.
Ma'am, that we know.
Write the answer.
But Costco don't know. So
Arey, we'll talk about POXO later. Let's write this answer. I'm dictating, come on. Sergey played a very important role.
Question. Basic question.
No, question 5 from the lesson. Write the name of the lesson and question 5.
What is the name of this?
The beggar.
Very.
I usually complain.
ये इसी छोटी बात पे कंप्लेंट नहीं करते थे कि अरेस्ट करेंगे.
No, this is general complaint.
हाँ.
This is general complaint.
Ma'am, for this they will
General
arrest.
complaint. They will not arrest you. This is general complaint.
Ma'am, I'm good boy, ma'am.
Of
Why will
course you are.
anybody complain about me?
No one.
And we're the only teacher that thinks he's a yes.
No,
You're the
I am
only
good boy.
only teacher.
my sister
I-
also says I'm good boy.
Yes. He is a good boy. Okay. Sergey played very important role in improving. Hello, madam, are you writing? Sergey played very important role in improving the condition of the beggar, Dushkov.
Very important role.
In improving the condition of the beggar, comma, Dushkov.
In improving the condition of the beggar.
Dash Dushkov. He first gave him a job in his own house of chopping wood every month. He first gave him a job of chopping wood every month and paid half a ruble
For chopping wood.
every month and paid half a ruble. When he noticed Lushkov had turned sober, he recommended him
When he noticed
that Lushkov had turned sober, sober, sober. He recommended him to a friend
Recommended him.
to a friend
Remember the last school is not this. We don't know. As per देखो पहले था.
He later took up a job as a notary. And
later took up
as a notary
as a notary.
and earn 35 rubles a month.
Took up a job and earned 35 rubles a month.
Yes.
35 rupees.
All this could happen Lushkov's life changed. Lushkov's life changed for good. Lushkov's life. Lushkov's life changed for good
Changed for good.
for good
Changed for good.
because
of Olga.
Sergey. Because Sergey.
Because of Sergey.
Because Sergey
Because Sergey
took interest in him and offered him a job.
interest in him. And offered him a job.
Therefore, Lushkov was obliged to serve.
Therefore,
He was obliged. Lushkov was obliged to serve him.
obliged.
Therefore, Lushkov was
Obliged to serve him.
Okay.
Next question, there's one more question.
No.
How has Olga saved Lushkov? How has Olga saved Lushkov?
It's in the book.
Yeah, it's the sixth question. I'm just giving the last short part. How has Olga saved Lushkov?
this was
What the,
Very clear.
what question?
So for this, you will start Sergey.
sorry.
Sergey. Lushkov, right? Offered a job of chopping wood. Sergey offered a job of chopping wood. Sergey offered a job of chopping wood to Lushkov and put Olga in charge of him.
Chopping wood.
Put in charge.
And put Olga in charge of him.
Would ICCF first? ICCF first.
I'm done with the question.
I'm only here. I will trust you.
Olga was a sympathetic lady. Olga was a sympathetic lady.
Ma'am, can you repeat the last
What is the last part?
Kept in charge. of
Kept
the-
in charge of Olga. Olga was put in charge of Sergey.
Olga was a sympathetic lady.
Olga was a sympathetic lady. She realized that Lushkov was incapable of chopping wood. As he was a drunkard and a weak person. As he was a drunkard and weak
Sympathetic
person.
lady that Lushkov.
Because she was a sympathetic lady. She realized that Lushkov was incapable of chopping wood as he was a drunkard and weak man. Good stop. She did the work on his part.
Of
She did the work on his part. She did his work. Let's simplify. She did his work and let him earn.
She did the work on his part.
She did the work on his part and let him earn half a ruble every month.
And let him earn a ruble
Every month.
every month.
She tried her best to improve his condition. She tried her best to improve his condition by criticizing him for his behavior.
Criticizing him for his
Behavior.
behavior.
Lushkov realized her feelings towards him. Lushkov realized her feelings
Realized her feelings
towards him,
towards him,
and a change took place in his heart.
place in his heart.
Soon he became a sober man,
He became a sober man,
and his life took a turn,
and his life
took a turn for good.
turned for good.
So he
Thus,
became Superman.
Thus,
and his life took a turn for good.
thus,
Thus, Olga was responsible
responsible
for the positive change in him.
him. Done?
Yeah.
You're done with meanings, right?
Yeah, but we are done with moments with this lesson.
And behave also.
So, but you will learn this. There are 10 minutes.
Not 10 minutes,
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
So learn that last answer. Of course, learn the last answer. Oh, don't give me this expression. You're like exasperated. What is she asking?
What is
Come on, Priyal. Learn that last answer.
Yes, yes,
Read it
yes.
twice. Priyal and Tanish.
हाँ,
Tanish रहना है ना यहाँ पे?
Ma'am,
नहीं रहना है? You want to go to Latur?
I'm she too.
Latur is not a good place.
Why me? It's so
Now
good.
go.
I'm even her.
Yeah.
I'm even her.
Yeah.
And then-
All of I will decide who will read, who will give the answer. The easy one. Come on, Tanish.
My book is closed.
So you can open it.
Oh.
With your hands.
It is a long answer. This much. First one is first
You do the first one.
one.
Done.
Done?
Second answer.
Done with the first?
I'm also learning second.
Sergey offered the job of stopping wood to Yuskov and put Olga in charge of him. Olga was a sympathetic was a sympathetic lady, and she knew that Yuskov was incapable of chopping wood as he was a drunkard and
Weak.
a policeman.
Drunkard and weak.
Let her give the answer. You can modify the answer as per yours.
And a weak man. So she started doing his part of chopping the wood, and she also tried to improve his conditions by criticizing him. Uh, by criticizing him,
By helping him.
criticizing him, and soon Rishkov realized her feelings towards him, and a change took place in his heart. And soon he became a sober man, and his life took a turn for good. Thus, Olga helped Rishkov bring a positive change in his life. That's
Sergey offered a woodcutting job to Lushkov, um, and Olga was put in charge of it. Olga was a sympathetic lady, and she realized that Lushkov could not do was incapable of doing the work because he was a drunkard and weak. Uh, she tried her best to improve his condition by criticizing him and criticizing him.
That's just the next one.
And he and Rushkoff realized her feeling towards him. He turned into a sober man, and his life took a change for good. Uh, Thus, Olga is responsible for the positive change in him.
That's it.
Okay.
No.
1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Huh?
Tanish will give the answer, the only then you can do. Tanish will
Okay, then I will give you answer at 7:30. Always stay.
Yeah. You don't want to go home? Why?
No, I think.
Why?
What will I do after going home?
I don't know.
I'm not on phone also.
Oh, your phone is confiscated? For how long?
I don't
When was it taken?
Wednesday.
Just Wednesday. You got your results or what?
No,
Then
I did not went to school.
you did not
for
go
2 days.
to school for 2 days. Therefore your phone was taken. Why didn't you go?
I want to sleep.
ये क्या बहाना
और
हो गया?
स्कूल में मैं नहीं अच्छा लगता ना.
क्यों? Give the answer quick. Tanish, you are going. Sit. You both will sit.
Come, we'll go.
See, Luskov
Bye.
was
आ रही है? ये चैनल में आती है। मम्मी को ना कहना। फिर मैं वेट करती जाऊँ।
अरे give the answer now.
Sergey offered a
Starting
job
over.
to
Lushkov.
Sergey offered a job.
Ma'am, I will say.
And then
Sergey offered a job at
Rishkov.
of chopping wood and put Olga in charge of it. Olga was sympathetic woman. She realized how incapable Yuskov was as he was a drunken and weak man. She tried to improve his condition by mm, criticizing him
And doing the work.
and by chopping the wood for him.
Very soon
Uh,
he realized
Then he realized the feelings for Olga,
Olga's feelings towards him. And
and then he turned into a sober man,
that's right.
and then he changed,
And his life
changed
took a turn
his life turned
for good,
for good.
yes
and thus
And
Olga has
Olga
made
was
the
responsible
for making a positive change in
use of life.
Rishkov's life. That's right.
And I,
Yes.
I didn't learn the answer, but then also I know the answer.
Wow.
You are brilliant. So if you learn the answer, see where you can go.
Top also.
क्या?
Top also.